Well, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and today is a daily reading. So keep in mind this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate. I'm going to use the Runik Tarot today. Um, just taking a look at the current energies or current situation and the influences surrounding those. And let's take a quick look. Okay, current situation, please. Nine of Pentacles, present influence, Seven of Cups, future influence, Temperance, what you don't see, Hermit, what to watch for, Six of Cups, unexpected, Eight of Pentacles, what to, or challenge, Ace of Swords, strength, Empress. Where does this all lead? Six of Pentacles and advice. Six of Swords. World is at the bottom of the deck. You know, these kind of, to me, feel a lot the same. The World is about, a life area, completing a life area. When I see the Nine of Pentacles, I think a lot of a successful, being successful, and not that it's a completion. The Nine of Pentacles I don't feel like is a completion, but I do feel like it's a goal reached. There is a feeling here of being comfortable and being happy with what you've accomplished, and I think even knowing what you've accomplished, right? So I get the overall feeling with this Nine of Pentacles that there's a feeling here. I mean, to me, overall, there is kind of a comfort feeling. But right now there's going to be some choices that you need to make. I'm not sure what these choices are. I'll look into this a little bit more. Let me face these towards me now. Okay, so I think these choices are more about, let's see, I'll pull an extra card on that. I'm looking at the Temperance too in the future. The Temperance is really about staying balanced, and I feel like there is going to be more emotional balance here in the near future. And tell me about these choices. The Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, the Magician, and Three of Swords. You can make life what you want it to be. You can, the Magician is about, the alchemy, making life what you want it to be. Three of Wands is on one side, Three of Swords is on the other. You can see what you have coming in, or you can focus on what, you've lost. Kind of like a Four of Cups type of feeling, but I feel like that's pretty clear of what the choices are. You either move on with what you have, or you stay stuck. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like that though it leads to an overall balance in your feelings. And these two threes, the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, is exactly that. Like, it feels to me like that. And you've got three sixes here. So those three were a clarifier. This is the number three. We've got the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a lot of threes and sixes, which to me, these are all like little areas of completion, right? We have come to some kind of next step, next part of the journey. So, but I think that's what that seven is. Also, the cups is like, okay, you have your choice here. You know what's really interesting? The magician is card number one. Both of these are card number three. They equal seven together, and then we have seven as the cups, and that doesn't happen very often. And I feel like it's interesting because I really felt very sure about what the choices are. You know, you can look at what you have, or look at what you've lost, and yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, I like numbers. So yeah, the temperance just feels good to me, like in the future, because I feel like this is saying that you're gonna make the right choices, because there's really good cards here. I mean, period. So what you don't see is the hermit, and I think this is just a reminder of everything that you've done within yourself, the work that you've put in, the searching that you've done, and you don't really realize how much you've really accomplished from that. So I do feel like that hermit is reminding you of the work you've put in and the time you've taken. And the Six of Cups, what to watch for. I mean, anytime the Six of Cups comes up in what to watch for, it could be, hey, watch for getting stuck in the past. But to me, it's also saying there's watch for that feeling, not the situation, but the feeling. Like there's something that felt good in the past that you need to look for again. And it's not the exact same thing, but you'll have the same feeling you did. And look for those clues of, oh yeah, I remember this feeling, and this was good or this was bad. Either way, like if it was a bad feeling, okay, I can't do that because I remember feeling that way and look what happened. Or, oh, I felt that way and it was really good. Let's move forward into it. I feel like that's kind of what to look for is how did that feeling in the past make you move forward, and what happened, you know? What is unexpected is the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like there's a lot of healing and learning here. I don't feel like you realized how much, this is saying you don't expect to realize how much you've grown. And again, Nine of Pentacles is a really good card as far as the current situation. Shows someone that's very mature and very successful. And this says, you know, you've grown a lot. You don't realize how much you've learned in the past, I don't know, a few weeks, year. But there's been some kind of epiphany too, I believe. Now the challenge is the Ace of Swords. And I think this challenge is just being clear, you know, make sure that you're clear. And this has come up a lot with clarity lately. So I feel like it's an important message and it keeps coming up. So it's a reminder just to make sure that you're clear on what you want, because if it's a challenge, it might be hard to do so. Your strength is the Empress, which means that you're going to be nurturing, I believe, yourself and the situation. Um, or this is just the spirit within you. You know, you're a very nurturing person. And, and no matter what you do, you put a lot of love into it and a lot of caring, which will then, you know, which leads to nurturing something. And I like that. I like that feeling. So you have the Six of Pentacles is where it all leads. And I feel like, I do feel like this. I mean, I like that. I like all these sixes here. I really do, because I feel like you're taking a next step. You're reaching an area in life and you're taking a next step. I keep wanting to yawn. And it leads to that. And I think, I mean, this Six of Pentacles feels protective to me, because we have the guy who's kind of facing down and away, and then he's kind of like sticking up for him, and I think he's getting everybody to buy into his leadership, and I think that's kind of what's happening here. It's going to be like this. I feel like this almost feels like a Three of Pentacles energy, where it feels like a bunch of people coming together and having your back, whether it's a bunch of people or just one person. But I feel like there is going to be give and take here, and that you'll be able to take as much as you give. And I think that's a nice feeling. And then we have the Six of Swords as advice. Make sure that where you're headed is where you need to be. I think that don't be afraid to move towards happiness, to move towards something that will make you feel good, whether it's just a sunrise or a sunset, or whether it's, a whole new job, or, you know, moving your home. But I do feel like this is really look for, have a focus in mind of where you want to go, and then do it. And I think that that's also with the Magician, is saying you can make this whatever you want to make it. You can make it into something that's going to be good and you're going to see things come from it, or you can make it into something sad and hard. And so there could be something coming in here where you're going to be making a choice of, how do I look at this? So keep in mind, the Seven of Cups is not as much, you're going to be able to have choices. You need to realize that you have choices on the way to perceive, handle, act on something, or not act on something. So I think that's what that more is saying. So there we have it. That is our daily reading for today. It is Saturday. I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.